All right, I have decided to record this Gia overview with the sun out, so sorry about me being dark. Should be okay. Gia, we're gonna finally make a video on Gia. Let's get into this. So I have the home base report up right away because initially her perks were listed as 50% and 100%. But then once I finally made the video and later on, this is kind of what we're dealing with. Basically, our brand new Outlander makes it so that in support, the animals you tame that do damage will do 15% of their damage as health towards you, and then in the lead they'll heal you for 30% and your damage will heal them based on 15% of your damage dealt. So if you do 100,000 damage, your boar or whatever should go up by 15,000. However, it's not a very good perk. So let's get into exactly what we're dealing with as of release. So in the future, this might not be true, but the Wild Heroes section has one character, Gia, who does exactly as I shared, and that is it. The problem is not so much with the perk, it's more or less with the animals. And as you can see with the availability, I didn't really know how to build this loadout. If you guys have any phenomenal suggestions, comment down below. I am not aware of any heroes in the game that really interact with the animals at all. I can't think of anything that really helps this build in any real way. Gia's kind of on her own, and there is no team perk. And I do want to pitch an idea, little brain idea for you guys, because there's got to be a team perk associated with this, because the healing from the animals is terrible. I recorded a lot of gameplay, so hopefully I'll be showing a lot of this throughout the video. The health is about 20-odd thousand, which is basically what you get from Survivalist, and Survivalist can heal you every time you get kills. So as long as you're constantly getting kills, it's constantly healing you. And as we all know, Survivalist is terrible. So the fact that that damage is coming from, in my case, a wolf just doing damage whenever it feels like, it's pretty lackluster. And I chose a wolf just because it was a pretty well-rounded character. You guys can use boars and they can loot for you, and that's really great for just extra farming. If you're making like a farming build, then, you know, taming a boar is good, but that has nothing to do with Gia. And you can maybe throw Gia in support for extra health, but coconuts exist, and in this exact same update, all the food you get is really great for healing as well. It's not better than coconuts, it's maybe better than like campfires maybe, but you can go to like the corn stalks area, for example, if you're in that tile map, and you could just get corn, you can search bushes, you can get the meat, and you can eat all of that for health, and all of that is more health than the animals give you with Gia. You see where I'm going with this? So the problem, like I mentioned, was with the animals, where they just kind of don't do a ton. I recorded this in a 132. I talked to chat a lot because, honestly, I wanted to get the full opinion on this. I wanted to say, hey, is anybody in a lower level? Like, are these animals only really bad in Twine? Because I jumped straight to the 164 players just to see how they performed. And animals are almost always dead before they're useful. And a lot of players who are in the lower power level zones concurred that it was pretty not helpful, and we're assuming that your animal doesn't fall through the map, which seems to be pretty common upon release. So the idea that I was going to pitch, I'm not getting too far off topic, I wanted to say all that to say this perk does not seem very good for one animal. I think if we're going to get a wildlife themed team perk, it would be something along the lines of being able to tame more animals based on how many wild heroes are in support. This is out of nothing. I have no Epic confirmation or anything. I haven't even asked anybody at Epic. I have no idea what they might have planned, but if they are going to come out with a team perk, I think that would make sense. There are lots of different ideas. Anybody who wants to share their ideas can comment down below, but in my mind, it would make sense that being able to tame maybe 2, 3, 4, or 5 wolves, or maybe a raptor or 2, maybe a boar for some extra farming. Boars do damage too, but farming is what they're really good for. That could be a great way to, you know, get 5 times the amount of damage. And because the animals attack periodically, and they do pretty okay damage, it's not even that bad. If you had 5 wolves, I mean, they are literally pack hunters in the real world, that would be a really useful perk. And could you imagine 5 wolves healing you for 15% each, or if Gia's in the lead, 30% each? That might be a legitimate form of healing, and I think that would be a really good addition. However, that is just my idea. There is absolutely no reason to assume that they have any team perks coming as of recording. This could age like milk, you never know. But as of now, you guys wanted a Gia video, and I don't know what else to say. Her support perk is extremely lackluster. Even Survivalist is better, and that's saying something. And then in the lead, it's really great that you can heal your wildlife. That 15% goes a long way, so it's good to keep your animal alive. However, if you zoom out to the big picture of the whole game, is keeping your animal alive really like a lead commander. I mean, we've got commanders that buff your damage with SMGs and assault weapons by 50%. We've got heroes that buff your shotguns by 50%, your crit damage by 225%. We have commanders in the lead that can make your base stronger. Is keeping a raptor or a wolf alive really worth a whole commander? I don't know. And we already talked about support. So that's it, you guys. I don't really have much else to add. It's going to be a very short video, and I'm not going to waste your time. So if you guys have any ideas on how to improve her, comment down below. Hopefully, we get more heroes like her, because I think this theme is good. Like I said, if we could have more animals, or if they attacked more consistently, or did more damage in the higher zones, this could be good. This could be decent. This has potential. As of now, though, I'm not exactly seeing it. Comment down below what you think. Subscribe if you're new. Tell me what you thought. Twitch link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, whole ass and cam in here, or whatever. Storm chest. Come on, wolf, go crazy. Or just stand there. That's fine too. There you go. All right, he's doing damage. Oh, and he's gone. And then